Hey guys, in this video I will show you lineups with Sova on Haven. So let's get into it and start right here on A side. So firstly, when you are attacking, you want to reveal long. For this little lineup, you want to go into the corner right here. Place your crosshair into this little curve where there's these leaves and this branch. You place it there and you want to one charge the recon. So it's going to look like this.
Standing ahead.
It's going to land directly on the corner of this thing, of this building, and spot anyone who'd be either peeking or anyone all the way here hiding. Another arrow which you can do would land in the backside on A, and for this one is super simple. You just place your crosshair right here where these mountains are, where the smallest one meets this bigger one, just right there, and you wanna once again one charge.
Standing ahead.
And it's gonna look like this. It's gonna land there pretty quickly, so that way if you are rushing, it's gonna provide you with a lot of information. If you want to do something similar, however, to take it a longer time, you wanna just place your crosshair at the tip of this stone. You wanna double bounce and full charge.
Revealing area.
It's gonna bounce up and land once again in the backside. However, this will give you more info, and it lands in a spot which would be harder to predict and also cover a bit more info. So definitely I would recommend you to use this one. If the enemies have been pushing this spot a lot, you can go into the corner right here, hug into this corner, place your crosshair right here in the height of this. Doesn't really matter that much. You wanna double bounce and full charge.
Standing ahead.
It's gonna bounce up and land perfectly in the corner right here, so that way anyone who's be pushing you, you would get the info if they break it, or you can scan them. Another great arrow I would recommend you to use, you want to stand right here on top of this basket. You want to place your crosshair on this yellow flower right in the middle of it. You want to do one bounce and simply full charge.
Revealing area.
What it's gonna look like, gonna bounce and land directly on the corner right here. That way it would reveal pretty much everyone on the whole side. You can also use this double shock dart for the backside, which I would recommend to use on the first round, since usually enemies would have no armor and they might be a free kill. Just place your right diamond on top of this spot right here, and the second one you want to do in this area slightly below the corner. So it's gonna look like this. You want to do a 2 charge and then 1 charge. And as you can see, these shock darts would land at the same time, and if there's anyone in this area, which would be pretty common for enemies to hold from, you can get a free kill, or at least do some damage. Another arrow that you might use, you just simply climb anywhere, either here, here, or here. Place your crosshair above this thing, so that way it doesn't hit this corner, like that, and you wanna do 1 charge.
Revealing area.
Just like that, you wanna jump and shoot it, and as you can see, it's gonna land on the backside right here, revealing anyone on side. Super easy to do and super reliable. On B side, I don't really have any lineups. I can recommend you doing this one. You want to stand in the window, line this post with this right side of the frame, and place your crosshair right in the middle of this wall. It's quite easy to remember. You do 1 bounce and full charge, and it's gonna land right here that way. Either if there's anyone pushing in or anyone who'd be close, you can spot him. However, the best lineups are the simplest, and you simply shoot them on the either side of these frames, of these walls. Either on one, doesn't really matter. They will do pretty much the same job. The closer to the corner you get them, the further the back they will scan, as you can see. A great arrow which you can use in garage, you just wanna line yourself up with the wall like this. Place your crosshair at the bottom of this tile. It's quite pixel perfect, so for this one you need martial or some scope weapon, which you get it, and then you simply full charge, and it's gonna go in the very tiny gap here and land all the way here in the back. That it would reveal anyone who would be in this. However, usually I would just simply recommend you to make the small gap, aim in the middle of these darts, double bounce and full charge, so that way it lands all the way here in the back and you will still get enough info out of it. Moving on to C side, one of my favorite lineups would be to place simply crosshair on this mountain and do 1 charge, and it's gonna land perfectly in the backside. That way it would reveal pretty much anyone who would be here. However, the best lineup for C is this one, and it's quite difficult to line up first. since you want to line this wall
Right here.
with the corner of this wall so that there is no gap, you want to keep crouching, place your crosshair on top of this beam, which is in the middle of the roof. You want to do 1 bounce and full charge. It is probably the best lineup since, as you can see, bounces and lands on the roof right here, and it reveals the whole side. I would definitely recommend you to use this one. It's quite easy to remember, and once you do it, it gains you so much info. The next lineup is once again very simple. You want to place your crosshair on this line, I mean above this corner and in the height of this spot. So you just come here and shoot your dart pretty much like this. It doesn't have to be that perfect, and it's gonna reveal anyone in this whole site. You can do it even just simply on the wall if you don't feel like hitting it, but if you give it a shot, simply aim it in the middle of this beam, and it's still gonna work fantastically. However, if you shoot it closer to the corner, as you can see, you will clear much more corners than you would if you just simply shot it in the middle here. Now let's move on to arrows which you can use while defending. At the start of the round, you can do this arrow. You wanna stand right here, place your crosshair below this little curve on the wall. You double bounce and full charge.
Revealing area.
And it's gonna land directly in the middle of this wooden frame. It would reveal anyone who would be coming into the A main. Quite difficult to spot. The enemies don't have too much time to react, and works fantastically. Of course, you can do it also the simple way, just at the beginning of the round. Shoot your darts at the back wall through this little gap. You would have enough time to do it since enemies are not fast enough to get in this spot before you. Best arrows for retake would be very simple. This one, you usually want to climb on this thing right here, and you will be shooting it on the side of the wall right here. You can either do it from the box like I'm doing right now, since as you can see it's gonna reveal so many spots on the side, or you can do this while coming in and shooting it from this spot. You can also shoot it on this spot. It would be a little better, but you have to practice this one since you need to aim a little bit above it, as you can see, and you can easily miss it since this isn't the biggest spot, as you can see. You can also try doing this double shot dart. Stand in the middle of this box, place the bottom left wheel of your drone on this light bulb right here, and you do 1 charge, then you go down as fast as you can and place your drone wheel into this spot. Okay, step it. So it's gonna look like this. You should do it a little faster than I just did. And as you can see, it gets the default plant, so if there's anyone plugged in here, best to use on either on first round or in the round where they have an eco. So this would be super simple. One good tip that you can do right here in C window is if you are smoked off and your enemies are in there, you can just simply shoot your dart anywhere on the back wall and simply go either for the wall banks and shoot from the smoke. Both of the ways you can get you and guarantee you a kill, since all of these walls are super easily wall bangable. Moving on to C, simple lineup that you can do would be stand right in the corner, place your crosshair close to this wall, double bounce and full charge. It's gonna bounce up twice and land perfectly in this entryway. That way you would get info if there's anyone coming in or anyone already inside. But what I like to do at the start of the round, I just like to shoot my dart, crouch and be ready and simply full charge it and send it on the wall right here. That way I would get info if there's anyone coming in. But usually just sending it on the back wall right here would work fine. Of course, you can do something a bit more difficult, however it's super easy once you learn it. And you wanna stand at these logs in the corner right here, place your crosshair in this spot, 1 down and full charge. It's gonna bounce up the side of the wall and land directly on the spot right here. That way it would reveal anyone here, and all the way in the lobby. Once again, quite difficult to destroy and hard to predict since enemies don't really see it coming. So definitely I would recommend this one, especially when they would be ready to push it. They would never expect it to land right here. If you are getting push on on C side, one of the best arrows to use, which is one of the simplest ones, simply shoot your recon on top of this branch at the bottom of it, and as you can see it would reveal anyone in this whole hallway and anyone who would be already in, and then you can either wallbang or if it's smoked off you can just peek it and try to get a kill that way. Of course, you can just very simply do it on the side of
Scanning
this
ahead.
thing as well, or on the side
here.
of this beam
Revealing
as
area.
well. However, this one doesn't go in that well, but it gets you anyone in front of the site super easy. One of the best retake dives that you can use on C would be from this spot. You're gonna go into the corner right here, and you will be placing the top of your charge bar line, first charge bar line right into this spot. So, and you do one bounce, and you want to charge it. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
But you wanna do recon actually. So it's gonna look like
Scanning
this.
ahead.
It's gonna land on the tip of it again and uncover anyone. Pretty much on the whole side. A simple alternative to this would be if you're a little coming out,
Scanning
you
ahead.
just simply do this. You shoot it in this on this back wall. You can also do darts like these on the bottom
Revealing
side
area.
of this wall. So that way not only would uncover anyone here, but especially anyone in this spot. So yeah, those are some of the best lineups that I would recommend you to use with Sova on Haven. I hope this video is gonna be helpful for you guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And see you guys soon. Bye.